Welcome to Break Into Tech Show with Professor Temi Akinwumi of My IT University, a multi-award winning tech CEO, career coach, and mentor. With decades of hands-on tech career, will ensure your career dreams come true. Join our extraordinary show today on groundbreaking topic for a successful career. Do you want a $100,000 job as a cybersecurity professional, Scrum Master, Business Analyst Software QA, Cloud Architect, Data Analyst, Technical Recruiter, and more? Visit www.myituniversity.com to schedule a call. Come and get inspired to secure a lucrative job, keep the job, and grow on the job. Relax, receive, and see results. We're glad you're here. Share, like, and comment.
Hi, everybody. Welcome. I hope you are doing well today. Thank you for joining me live. Thank you so much. My name is Professor Temi, and I'll be your host for today. We'll be here for the next 30 to 40 minutes. And today I have a very wonderful topic to share with you. Many of you already have some tech background, but you don't know how to break into cybersecurity. Or you probably have some compliance background, but you need to have some background in like SOC tools, Splunk, SIEM, Qualys, pen testing. I'm bringing that to you today. Nessus, Wireshark, and map tools. Or you're brand new to tech and you really want to break into more of tools area than GRC. I have something great for you. For people that are just coming here for the first time, my name is Professor Temi, and I've been in tech for 30 years. I've been mentoring for the past 18 years. I've mentored more than 1,000 plus engineers into tech. And every single year, I've helped make thousands of dollars, millions of dollars, I would say at this point, into our community, our tech community every year. So you are welcome. You can also make a lot of money in tech, 6 digits in tech, and you can do 2 or 3 jobs. This from experience. So if you're trying to break into tech, to cybersecurity, or other areas of tech, but preferably cybersecurity because it's very lucrative and it's not that difficult to break in, schedule a call with me on the website www.myituniversity.com or just send me a text. We have classes going on right now. And you can join those classes that are currently going on or the upcoming class in May. So you will never regret it. It has never been a better time to break into tech. It has never been a better time. If you are joining from anywhere, let me know so I can welcome you properly. And I would like to welcome you. So feel free to share where you're joining from. These are upcoming class for May. And good news, there's a 20% off this class right now. You're just sending it out. There's a 20% off if you go head out to our website right now, www.myituniversity.com, and you see Cybersecurity GRC or Security Plus. There's a 20% off, and it's going to expire on Saturday. I've never done this kind of sale before. I'm doing it for my birthday. My birthday was 2 days ago. And I've promised to do some discounts, and that I've never done that kind of discount. So the GRC class is now $500 off again. The Security Plus class is like $200 off. So if you end on there right now before Saturday's on the 19th. After the 19th, don't ask me because that's just it. Don't wait. It's there. When you get there, use the coupon 20 for you. And it's just for people that are here on the website that you're listening to me right now. Use 20 for you because it's already discounted. So I'm just going to put it there. Thank you, Rachel. 20 for you because it's going to have for the coupon. It's not for everybody. So for people that are here and you are listening, if you are listening to me before Saturday and you want to join the upcoming class, for those classes, go My IT University is asking for the coupon code, put 20 for you. It's going to give you the 20% off. So use that and then and you will thank me later for real. So LinkedIn user, thank you so much. Good seeing you. It's been a while. Oh, well, thank you. Rachel, welcome. Good morning, Prof. Good to see you here helping us all. Thank you very much. Thank you so much, guys. Yeah, it's encouraging when I see people that, when I see you all coming and being, sharing your testimony how we've helped you over the years. That's really encouraging. But when people don't say nothing, we don't know if you are, people will always come to me and say something, but I rather want you to say something on the website on here so that people that are not part of the community can learn and can know that we're really here to help them and we're really helping them for sure. So that's good. So thank you so much, everybody. If you're listening to me, you can break into tech, you can really do it. Whatever we're doing here, you don't really find this kind of community anywhere. And I'm sure a lot of people can attest to that. We are always mentoring you every Saturday, constantly, continuously, supporting you. Even after you graduated and all that, we're still here for you. Nobody does that. Nobody does that. So I have the heart to help. It's not just about the money or whatever. It's more than that. For me, it's a calling. For me, it's a mantle. For me, is a ministry to help. And that's why you see me coming every single time to do it. And even on my birthday, I see how to come to class. That's how much this mission is for me. It's not just about anything. It's about helping. It's about giving back. And I'll say that anywhere. Doesn't matter if it's online. I'll say that anywhere. Okay. So if you want to be helped to break down, to break through, let's help you. Break it down for you and guide you what you need to do. So go ahead and register for the May class. Okay. And you can click on it on the website on Mighty University. If you are getting difficulty to get to it, just let me know. Send me a text on my phone number right there, and then I'll help you. Okay, but if you head down before the time elapse, you'll be able to use a coupon and you'll be good. The class that I mentioned to you earlier, for people that need hands-on, want to learn about Splunk and SIEM tools, Qualys, pen testing, SOC, we have a class that we are starting. This class is for Mighty University student in-house. Like, I'm really trying to probably manage them. Pretty much like it's for them. People are already there. The students are already ready for this particular class. But I said, hey, let me send it to my community. I know people are out there that are not really students yet because they're really working already in tech, or they don't come often to the mentorship and they always come online. Hey, if you're interested in this course, feel free to join. It's a 12-week course. It's hands-on, okay? So we're going to look at Splunk, on SOC, SIEM, Qualys, pen testing. It's really hands-on. And it's going to prepare you for the CYSA Plus certification if you want. And it's also 50% off too. So, and you pay monthly. Only two low monthly payments. If you head on to the website, you'll find it on our website. I'm going to put the link down, and I'm going to discuss that in today's presentation. We're going to talk about these tools today. So you're going to learn a lot today. You're going to have a free training today about these tools, what they are, how to use them. So stay tight. You don't want to leave. I want to make sure that you learn from this. I didn't just prepare this thing for nothing. I prepared this thing to give back and to help you. So please make sure that you listen, that you learn, because I'm going to be bringing a lot of tools. I know a lot of you already have a lot of GRC that I've taught you over the years. Right now on this website, we have more than 400 videos on all our social media platforms, on YouTube, on LinkedIn, and on Facebook, on Instagram. We have more than 400 videos presentation that I've done. So I'm going to be bringing a lot of tools as well to guide you and to help you sharpen, your skills and make you more, much more marketable. Very good, guys. So, and if you have anything, need anything, want me to discuss any particular topic, feel free to send me. Okay, person, let's look into this area. I will definitely oblige and prepare something towards that, and we'll come back here. And that's what the community is for. You're part of our community. I love you so much, and I appreciate you being there with us. So make sure you share with others as we get started. Share with others so that they will also learn and also enjoy. Thank you so much for everybody that is here. Share so that people can see and come here and also enjoy with us. So I'm going to put the link for this particular class, particular program right now on here. Okay. So that's a link to get into this SOC Cybersecurity Analyst Lab class. The link is right here. So you feel free to click on the link. And even on the description for this particular program today, click on the description. You will see the link there. Click on the link. You take you to the site. It's only 2 payments, only 2, and it's monthly. So you don't have to like pay every 2 weeks. It's just 2 monthly. That's all. And that's all you have to do. And it's low payments already discounted. Okay. So let's go, guys. Let's get started. Thank you so much, guys. I'm super excited to share with you today. You need to get ready. You know, now that this is what I've been preaching over the years, that you don't have to depend on the federal jobs to get a job. There's so many tech jobs out there. So many tech jobs out there. You look into even like companies like Toyota, like Walmart, like Costco. There are jobs everywhere. Visa, MasterCard, Stripe, PayPal. Why do you have to just sit on the federal jobs? You see what's going on now? I've been preaching this over the year that don't put your egg in one basket. That's single point of failure. So look around, there are jobs out. So, and that is why in the programs that we offer here at Mighty University, I prep you towards many frameworks so that you can work in any industry. So we're going to look at this hands-on program. In our 12 weeks program, which I'm going to be prepping you into different areas, just going to prep you for the tools, not for the course alone, but discussing about these tools that I mentioned today. What are they? And how can you prep yourself towards it? So you're going to have a lot of advantage. So I don't think I'm selling a course. No, I'm not selling a course. I am telling you about the course while I'm also sharing with you knowledge about the vulnerability management, the SIEM, SOC analysis, and stuff like that. So it's a 12 weeks course, and we're going to look into threat intelligence, the tools that we use for threat intelligence and indicators, vulnerability management fundamentals, the foundational, like I will talk about Nessus, Wireshark, Qualys, Nmap. You're going to actually do all of that. Scanning and remediation, we scan your network. When you find any kind of vulnerability, what do you do to remediate those things? What are the tools that we use? Security monitoring and logs, like for SIEM tools, use cases where you will use different Splunk. We actually set up our own Splunk environment. You set it up, you are able to move all the logs entry into a central point. We also use Alien Vault, which is also a SIEM tools, and Curator, and different tools like that. So you can actually see how you set up your instance and be able to move all those logs together and create your report. We look at threat detection techniques and security architectures and control, incident response planning, incident handling, forensic investigation. I use all those forensic investigation tools, how you actually can, get all this information, the data, and scan through them. They already hashed. You can scan through them and get your information and stuff like that. Governance and risk compliance are also included. There's a lot involved in this, that we do pen testing. We do so many things in this lab. So I would strongly encourage you. It's 12 weeks. We're giving you enough times. You have 12 weeks of hands-on. And it's just going to be, you take your time, just one lab per week. Just one lab per week. So it's not a rushed lab. You sit down, you are with other students, you are learning, you have a mentor on site with you every week, and you just sit down. I'll be there too, we'll all be there. We'll learn, you hands-on, you prep, you be in a study group, you actually learn it. Okay, it's really, really strong that you understand. It doesn't matter if you're already in GRC You need to understand tools. Don't just be a naive analyst that know only GRC. The only thing that I've helped in my career is because I'm very vast in IT. You know, my background is computer science. Computer science background really helped me a lot. So with my bachelor's in computer science, my first master is in software engineering. So I've been a software engineer for many years. I can do anything in tech. From there, master in cybersecurity. I finished my PhD right now in just few weeks to go, which is in cybersecurity IT. It takes time to build. So you are building. Let me build with you. Let me guide you what to do. Lazy men cannot do well in tech. If you want to build your career in tech, it's not a quick fix me. You will get in, but you need to continue to build yourself from there. And if you want to get in, then you need to fold your sleeves and bend down and work so you can get in. But I'm here to help you. I'm here to support you and make it happen. So let's discuss this today. So let's go. What is vulnerability management? Are you still with me? If you are with me, say yay. Thank you so much. Let's start the training today. Many of you, if you are my student, you know in part of our GRC class, we already have vulnerability management in it. But now you're going to go deeper in the courses that I'm mentioning. So proactive process, identify, evaluate, and fix security weaknesses. I hope it's big enough. I hope you can see my screen very well. If you can, let me know. And if you cannot, let me know as well. So when you have tools like Nessus, like Qualys, you can use this tool to scan your network. You will scan it for vulnerabilities. And if you are meeting me for the first time, or you are just online and you just saw this or just seen this, what is vulnerability? Vulnerability are gap in your security program or your security effort, the weakness in your system, the weakness that you have on your system is a gap. That's why we do gap analysis, to see the vulnerabilities that we have so that we can apply control in place. We have assets. Assets is all those things that we're trying to protect. Assets are people, process, technology. Everything that is in your organization, either tangible or intangible, they are your assets. And these assets are the target for threats, right? So now we want to protect them because they can be vulnerable for attack. So we manage this vulnerability with tools. So that's what we do, vulnerability management, okay? So core components, essential for cybersecurity, hygiene, and compliance. So we're going to look into all these things as I'm going, and then comprehensive, involving tools, policy, process, people. So there are always tools that we're going to be looking at, like the ones I've mentioned. There are policy in place for every organization. So we're going to look at policies and process that are involved and the people. So all those things are what are essential in your organization, and all these things are your asset too. So vulnerability management is about finding and fixing problems before attackers do. Because guess what? Attackers will also be looking for those problems because those are the loopholes for them to get in. So it's not just about technology, it's about building a secure environment that through proactive effort. So you have to build an environment that are, resilient to attack. So think of it as the immunity system of your network. So if you are, when your immunity is down as a person, you get sick. But they say you should take some medication to power up your immunity so you will not fall sick, right? So these are the things that we need to do to make sure we have a secure network that will be resilient against attack and against sickness, right? Very good, guys. Very good. I hope you are following me. So what are the life cycle we're going to be looking at? So when you look at the life cycle for vulnerability management, it starts with discovery. finding vulnerability across network. You want to discover those vulnerability. Having identified what are the network that you want to work on, you want to discover this vulnerability by scanning the vulnerability. When you scan, you perform the scan. You use the tools to perform the scan. Again, the target that you identify, right? And then you do assessment. Assessment, right? Assessment means analyze impact and severity. I'm going to break all this thing down today. So you want to have your pen and notepad ready so you can learn, right? And then once you analyze the impact and severity, because when you use these tools will pull all those vulnerability and line them up, right? And then we're going to let them, if it's critical, if it's high, if it's moderate or low or info. So because there are different severity, right? And then prioritization, rank issue by risk level. So we're going to also learn about risk level. Remediation, how do you fix them? You fix this vulnerability and validate, verify fixed work. We have to validate them. Make sure that they actually fix after they actually said, okay, it's fixed. Are they really fixed, or there's still some that are not really fixed yet? So for reporting, and you want to create reports. So we're going to also learn about how to create these reports, document findings and actions. And that's what it is. So the life cycle continues. If you have any questions, feel free to put them in the chat, guys. Feel free to put them. Okay. So this life cycle keeps your system secure. So each step is essential. So discovery ensures that you are scanning the right system. The right system, like I mentioned, you identify the right system and you scan it. So scanning reveal vulnerability, and prioritization help you to focus on what matters most, and validation ensure you fix the problem. That the problem you fix, it works. So ensure your fixes work. Very good, guys. Excellent. So the key tools in vulnerability management, we have Nessus, industry standard for local scans. So we use this Nessus a lot by Tenable. So you also get to learn. It's actually voted #1, tools. And we have Qualys, cloud-based comprehensive scanner. We're also going to learn that. OpenVAS, we're also going to use that in our labs. Free open source option. We also have Bob Suite for web application vulnerabilities focus. So we use Bob Suite to scan our web app. We're also going to do that. And Microsoft Defender built into Windows coverage. We're going to also use that. These are some of the tools that we're going to be using in the lab class. I would strongly encourage you to sign up. I already put the link here. Okay, so sign up. These tools are your hands-on helper. Nessus and Qualys are widely used in industry. Start by learning one, So we're going to look at you're going to download the version. Actually, for the GRC class, we also do that, right? For the lab class right now, you're going to have them already installed, the environment prepared for you, and you have access to this lab for a year plus. Yes, you're going to have access to your lab environment. So it's really good. So each tool specializes in different area, and you will learn about this thing to help you detect vulnerability in your environment. Okay, guys. So what happened during a vulnerability scan? What happens? Okay, initial contact. In the initial contact, scanner connect to target asset, right? Like I mentioned, you have your asset, you put the target information, you can upload. If it's a lot of targets, you upload them, the list. If it's a range, you put the range. You can do subnet scan. You scan the network. Once you scan the network, data are collected. So it's gather your operating system, your software, the port, the configuration settings. All the data are gathered. And vulnerability match. If there's any match in the vulnerability findings, it checks again the CVE database. If there's any vulnerabilities that are found, then those vulnerabilities are listed, and then you can generate report. So generate detailed report with severity level, and you can generate a lot of ad hoc report that are already canned. So you can just generate those reports, and you can do HTML or CSV reports, and you can use it in your decision making in the organizations. So we learn all those things both in our GRC class and in the lab class. If you know that you already have experiences with Security Plus, and you already have, or you have Security Plus, but you want to do like SOC analyst, you take the lab class. If you don't GRC and you want to learn more, you take the lab class. Okay. If you have some IT background and you want to break into tech, you want only one class, you take the lab class. Because with the lab class, which is Cybersecurity Analyst Lab, your experience in tech, maybe in cloud or in database, will help you to use that to get it. So that is really good. So during a scan, the tool identify everything it can about your system, your open ports, because when you are not using a port, it's supposed to be closed. But some ports are open that need to be closed. So then it's going to identify all those things, and that means we can fix them, install software, operating system versions, and all that, and match that data with known vulnerability listed in global database. So, and all that, and we'll be able to classify them based on their severity levels. Is it making sense, guys? Are you following me? Are we here with me? So understanding the CVSS scores. So we have low, we have medium, we have high, we have critical. So once the scoring happens, when the vulnerabilities are found, then the system, your tools, your vulnerability management tools, if you're using Qualys or OpenVAS or you're using Nessus, is going to now score them. Maybe when it's 0.0 to 3.9 is low. If it's 4.0 to 6.9 is medium. If 7.0 to 8.9 is high. And if it's 9.0 to 10 is critical. Okay, so it does the scoring, and it also does remediation strategy. When you find all these vulnerabilities, it's not for decoration. We need to fix them so that the attackers will not use that to get into our network. So we do remediation. So before we can remediate anything, there must be a strategy in place so that we can follow the strategy. So some of the strategies that we can use is vendor patches. Apply official security updates to your system. So when you have official updating your system with official security update, that's what we call patch management. It's not like patch is not like it's not something that is some people don't know what patch is. The patches, you apply patch to your system. It's just mean that you have an official security update and you're applying it. That's all. It's an update. Okay. So configuration settings changes, modify insecure settings. So there are some settings that your system admin or someone that set up the system, they've set the system up, but they're setting it up incorrectly. There's an error in that. So it's also help you to understand those settings and give you solutions. So it's going to tell you, okay, this is what you should do. That's one thing that is good about all these tools. They'll tell you, this is what I found and I should do so and so to fix them, right? Then access limitation. Implement firewall and access control list. So maybe if there's some traffic, inbound and outbound traffic, or things like that are violating or indicate a compromise, things like that, then those kind of IP or traffic should be blocked. Okay, so inbound, outbound traffic, the settings to block them. We don't do all those blocks, but we understand that enough to prepare a report for the admins to do all those stuff, right? So compensating control. Compensating control are put in place. What is a compensating control? These are control that you put in place against the weakness of a primary control. You have a primary control that is weak, then you put a compensating control in place of that primary control. So compensating control is like a secondary control you put in place. So for example, if you have a username and password is for authentication, identity and authentication, right? To log into the system. But in some cases, when you use a weak password, that's a vulnerability right there. So now when you now apply a second control, can be like your multi-factor authentication, like how you use your SIEM, your card, or your ATM card and your PIN, or a PIN, or just a PIN that you get a PIN from maybe authentication database, or you got it sent to your phone, or got it sent to a token, or you get it sent to your email, and you put that in. That's another, double factor authentication, multiple factor authentication. So you use your username and password as primary control, then the other PIN is the compensating control. Does that make sense? And then network segmentation, you can segment the network so that you have different tools, different environment, different projects on different network. They segment it so that things are not together in the same area. So remediation is where we take action, simply put like that, to fix all those vulnerabilities. Okay, then reporting and documentation, executive reports, visual charts, and compliance evidence. So high-level vulnerability trending, you are able to understand that. It helps you track remediation process and documentation for all your compliance, like HIPAA, PCI, ISO, third party, RMF. All these are what we cover in our GRC courses. Okay, so report closes the loop. It's not just about fixing issues. It's also about providing the report. Reports also help the team identify trends and make better security decisions. So compliance framework rely on strong vulnerability management to meet controls. So that's very important. And also there was a real world example, case study, when they discovered vulnerability from the log4j, the log4j vulnerability, that happened. So they detected that. If you can even Google that, and the detection process identified using Nessus and Qualys scan. They immediately respond. They apply patch, and firewall was blocked. We blocked that particular traffic, and verification validated via comprehensive rescan. So they scan again, make sure that it's not happening. So if you can also Google that particular case study. Okay, so don't forget, I'm going to be bringing a lot of tools to you on this platform, and we talk a lot about the tools. So don't forget to take advantage of the 50% off for this training, for the SOC, the lab, Cybersecurity Analyst Lab, with all the tools that I mentioned. You're going to learn a lot. You will never regret it. So don't forget to register. The link is there. It's on sale now, 50% off before it's gone. The sale is for my university student, but you're also part of the community. So that's why I sent this to you, because you're part of our community. Take advantage of that, okay? And also the upcoming May class for GRC is 20% off for 2 days. It's for 2 days, yeah. So it's going to expire on Saturday. When you go there, use 24Me. It's going to ask for the coupon. If not, it's not on sale. So it's only for you that you are here today to use this quickly. So thank you for taking your time. Take advantage of 50% off. And also all the sales are going on now for my birthday celebration. If you have any question, reach out to me. If you know someone that's trying to break into tech, reach out to me. I'll help you break in. I'll mentor and coach you, and I'll guide you for life. I hope that makes some senses. Thank you so much. We meet here every Wednesday at 11 a.m. Eastern Time. I'll come back again by the grace of God to continue our discussion, okay, and to guide you to break into cybersecurity. See you in class and have a wonderful rest of your day. Thank you so much, guys, and I hope you enjoy your evening. If you have need anything at okay. Thank you. Bye. See you all later. Thanks, Rachel. Thanks, everybody that are here.